Welcome to the tutorial. In this tutorial we will demonstrate how to develop a simple website in ASP.NET. So let's see first what kind of website we will develop. Okay, this is the sample website that we will develop in this tutorial step by step. And you see that there will be a top banner section. Here you can put the banner of your company and some text, some common features that will be at the top of all of your website. And you see there is a left menu section here. You can put all of your options here. There is a right menu. If you want to place advertisement code, you can place advertisement code or banner here. Actually this can be linked to some other website, just if there are advertisement banners. You see there is a bottom section. You can provide the copyright information, the contact us information, and your links to your privacy policy in this section. And this section, it will be the main content of your website. So we will demonstrate how to develop this kind of simple website. As for advertisement codes, you can also place advertisement codes in the body section. And for the width, maybe you can try to keep the width and height according to your wish, maybe 102.4.768 or 800.600. Maybe the width is important. The height, it will be based on your contents. So actually, though I am telling that it's a pretty simple website, but really if you just understand how to develop this simple website, and if you have common sense, you'll be able to make pretty great website based on this. You really don't need 10 years of experience to build a very good website or very good business website. Just follow this tutorial step by step and use your common sense. You will be able to create very good business websites in no time. Okay, let's see the strength of this kind of simple website. So you see many of our top employers, we can just check some of their websites, and you will see that those are not anywhere different than this simple website. Just if you vary this simple website and use a bit of common sense and use the right graphics in the right way, so this simple website can be converted to look any of the top employers websites. Let's see what is here. So is there any difference between this website? Structurally there is no. The top banner, we also have a top banner. What is the difference? They just created their own logo and some slogan here, and there is another image here. you can just put these things in the top banner, and there is a menu, top menu. You can put a similar top menu here. You can create it in I think in the graphics software, or you can also use plain HTML or ASP controls, ASP.NET controls as provided by Visual Studio.NET or the ASP.NET by default. You can use any of them to create this kind of options, buttons, and these lines and these colors and everything you can do very simply. And there is a left menu. So the difference is they made the backend color black and the corresponding text color mouse of some. So it's just the design aspect, but in respect of programming aspect or creating site, just and they are providing some stuffs here. You can say just using a table, you can format it like this. You can put pictures on the text, not a big deal. And you can consider this as the website. You can they just have put a colored rectangle, that's it. So basically it's all the same thing. So let's see what another, for example, MTS solid stream. So go there, so what do you think? It's almost the similar thing. You can consider up to this, the top banner, and this part as the left menu, and this part now in menu, this, and this becomes the left menu and the contents and the footer. This can be stream, MTS solid stream. This is the footer, and this is the left menu, this is the top, and this one, this is the combination of the and the right menu. Or what you can do, if you just remove this right menu, then it will be the exactly same thing. Or maybe what you could do, you can use the right menu can be there. I think this part, this will be in the right menu section, and this picture, I think until this, it can be in the content, and this part can be in the right menu. If you just cut this picture into two parts and place everything in the content and place the right part of this picture and all of the right menu, it will work. So in this right menu, what we could provide, just a right part of this picture and all of them in the right menu, and the left part of this picture and all into the left menu contents. But you have to be careful so there is no separation when you will be cutting this picture and placing it to different like the so better you go through all of them. You will see almost all of them can be designed like this. What you need to know, you need to know to use the ASP.NET controls a bit, just create the right graphics in the right way, and create the buttons and information in the right way. Otherwise it should be all the same. Anyway, I'm going to the focus of this tutorial. Okay, so as you have told, we'll demonstrate how to build this kind of website and how you can go about that. See, we have provided a short note on this particular tutorial, so you can just check this article and follow the steps according to the article. So this will not be always here. It's better to search it and then go it. So you see the search term is how to build a personal website with ASP.NET. It's your wish, you can omit this. So this is the article. So you can follow it step by step to create the website, and we will also demonstrate how to follow these steps and to create the website. But how to learn actually? I think to follow this video tutorial, what you can do, first you can read this article completely, first to last, and try to understand what I have tried to say, and try to remember a bit the steps, which step is after what, and then you can watch this complete video tutorial. Stop at this moment to read this article, understand it. After understand it, watch the complete video tutorial where I will follow this article to create that website. When you have completed watching this video tutorial, then you try to create your own website following this article step by step, or following this video step by step. Another thing can be, I will be providing all the code I have used in this tutorial. I will link this code here, so you can also first download those code and deploy it and test that the code is working. And after that, when you will find that you have watched the video, you have read the article and tested our code, when everything is working, then you can go step by step to create on your own. So all the steps will be clear to you. And another thing is, in this tutorial we will be using Visual Studio 2008 environment to create the application. However, to create ASP.NET application, you don't need to use any development ID. You don't need to use Visual Studio 2008 ID. You can just use any other software tool like Dreamweaver, that will work, or even the Notepad will be good enough. If you know the ASP.NET language, how to write the code, that should be great enough to create the application. And to deploy this application, you will need Internet Information Services web server. Will show a bit on how to deploy the application. So let's go how to develop the software, the website. And I have kept the screen resolution to be 1024x768. If you keep like this, maybe all the information will be clear. I think you will be able to see this text in the right size, or readable size, better to say. So let me first explain the contents of this website, how it was developed. this is the website. Initially there is a index.aspx. Okay, better I can go through the steps and see. File, new project, then Visual Basic Web ASP.NET Web Application. So I'm providing it the name demo. I will be just demonstrating one way, but I am not telling that this is the best way or this is the only way. This is just one way of development. I think I did one mistake. I could add this project. It just replaced it. While creating it, I close the other one. Maybe I can come back, open project solution. Okay, let's see, we will see. Okay, just a bit. Okay, we can add the other project also here. Okay, Solution Explorer, add existing project. Okay, 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 this is our project. So default.aspx, I am renaming it to template.aspx. This will be the default format of the website, and for each page we will be copying this page and converting it to the desired page. So template.aspx, the stuffs we have told here. Then we'll be inserting a table, and you see here actually we have three different rows. One row, this is two row, this is three row. This row has three column. This first row and third row have just one column. Anyway, in template.aspx we'll insert a table. Okay, first of all, it has some stuffs. We really don't need this. So toolbox, if you see a table, okay, so we have inserted a table here, and we will define three different rows here. Just if you see, just first see it here, then so this is the table, one row. You could also use div tag to create different division, but if you are coming from HTML table based web application development, then this will make more sense. Maybe we will demonstrate div tag based website later. I think this is another row, and this is the row, and you will be familiar with the column span. The first row, it is spanning all three columns into one. The third row, it is also spanning all three columns into one, but in second row you see there are three different cells. This is one cell, this is the body cell, This is the right menu cell, this is the left menu cell, and you see in left menu we have included a file left menu.aspx. In the right menu we have included a file right menu.aspx. The body contains the data. So this is the template. So in template.aspx we'll use it similar way. So first we want a table row. This is one row. You can copy it or you can okay. So in the first row say we can keep one cell, and this cell actually equivalent to 3 cells. If you come here, this total cell it is actually spanning to 3 cells. We are defining the total website into 3 different columns, but this top banner section in the bottom banner section, bottom footer section spans 3 columns. So column span equals to 3. Now come here, table cell. So this is the second row or middle row. It will contain 3 cells. Okay, I have put it in the third row. It will be actually here. Okay, this is the third row. I have already messed up. Okay, this is the third row. Just be careful. This is the middle row with 3 different cells. This is the first row or top row. That spans 3 columns. Okay, this is the bottom cell. So a bottom row with 1 cell or 1 column that will actually span 3 columns. Now you can define the background color if you want. Right, this is the table cell. You can define the background color of the left menu section. Okay, I think clicking is not working right. So I'm putting this as the left menu color. Nope. This is the top banner background color. And if you want to put left row color, just put it something. This is the body information color. body information, background color. This is the right menu, background color. Okay, and this will be the footer background color. You could also use image as the background color, but for the timing we are keeping it like this. So now what we can say, if things are working, left body, right bottom, you can execute it and see. So you see that formatting is like this: top banner, left body, right bottom. Okay, we could make the total thing align into the center. So in the table, what we can do, horizontal align equals to center. So you could use it here. If you just want to watch it in browsers, maybe you can go browse with. Okay, so this is the format. I think based on the information it will get expanded, or you can also define the width and height of the different parts. Okay, let's keep it like this right now. Okay, now actually the left menu, right menu, bottom, we will propagate them from different files. In that way, if you want to change or add something in the left menu, you don't have to do it in all of the pages, all of the web pages. You just have to change the left menu, or thus the right menu. If you change in these files, the information or the change will affect all of the web pages. So what we can do, just see it here. Okay, not here, or this is here. Okay, we created these 3 rows for the table, top, body and bottom, 3 rows, and we also created corresponding columns. Now we can think about the top row, what will be there, top banner, what will be there, and we know that we will bring that from a file. And how? Okay, response.write file topbanner.aspx. So you have to create another file, add new item. I think this web form can work, or some other normal file will also work. Okay, somehow the computer has become busy. So I'm renaming it to topbanner.aspx. You practically don't need any of them in the top banner. You can delete them and keep the contents that is only required for the top banner portion. Let's see what we have kept in our previous example. So there was a link to a image. Okay, so just removing and putting it there. So top banner is there. So this template is taking the contents for the top banner from this top banner.aspx. Practically what you can do from this top banner, you can link to the different image files and the slogan files. They can be image or they can be text. The slogan can be text, logo is usually an image. So now see how the website looks like. So this is the top banner. It looks like this. Now we will also work on the left right menus and those things. So copy this, left, left menu.aspx. Now body, we can keep body here, body or the main content. So this is the right menu. You can tell it bottom.aspx or footer.aspx, whatever you like. But if you try to run at this moment, you will get error because these files are not there. So you have to create those files. So demo, add new item, left menu.aspx, add add it, left menu, right menu, top banner, bottom.aspx. Now you can write it. So there are some errors and warnings. You can, okay, if we rebuild it, so it's been rebuilt. Now we can run this template.aspx. So we don't have any writing in this left, right and bottom because they are coming from the file and the files are currently empty. So let's put something on the left menu. We can better copy it from there, or we can create on our own. I think what we did, just for simply, we used label, so this is home, and okay, you want to build a website for Winnipeg City and you want to list all the different things at Winnipeg. Let companies or software companies companies.aspx. So left menus are there. Let in the right menu, we want to place advertisement code to some other websites. Let's, for example, news at just ATC. Yes. So we are referring to news at just ATC.net. information at the bottom. Now look how this website looks like. You can do it from here also. Okay, it's taking too long time. Okay. We can come better this way. Okay, I have to stop. So this is the way it's coming. Bottom, left, right. I think in the left menu we can place some break. You can also use table or div in the left menu to format them clearly or to make them look good. You can also use different controls, SP controls for the left menu to make them look great. You can also use different background colors or different font style so that they look good. Let's see if it works like this. So home, software companies, and for the right menu also you can do the same thing. Okay, it may be a good idea to define the lengths or widths in left menu and right menu. Otherwise you see that the body is shrinked, and those are based on the texts. Anyway, I think it will be working now. Home, it points to index.spx. We don't have that yet, but this is just a link to another website. So this is different technology news, technology and business related news. stop it here. Go back. So to do that, maybe left menu, we can use a table will work. Just to define the width and a fixed format. Table okay, to make the left menu or right menu to the right size, what we did is for the left menu width 25%, for the right menu width 25%. Now the way it looks is like this, so you can adjust based on the requirements or how it looks good, based on the pictures or information links you will provide. You need to adjust the percentage, and you can also give width in pixels. That will work. Okay, now what's next? Our template is done. I think we'll copy this template for each of the new files. So if you read the article, we have covered this, we have covered this, we have created the file. Okay, this is just the template. I think I need to add some more steps. After template is being created, based on this, you need to create the index file. So this is the index.aspx. That will be your first file. Winnipeg home. Just put all your contents here. I think you need to, you may have to use different controls or to present your information or data better. Okay, this is the first file, and from template we can copy it. We saw that we had two different options in the left menu. One is the, I think you see it here, not in this left menu. Okay, companies ASPX and index ASPX. So companies ASPX, we just need to change the body part. Just a simple list. I'm not going anything complicated. list related controls, or in a serious application you may have to query the database and put information here. You may need to provide multiple column information based on different criteria, or you can give them the sorting information on different criterias, but we are not going into detail, just simple. Okay, now see how the website looks like. I think index, this will be the first file, template is the template. Okay, they are telling there are some errors. You have to find out the error and fix them. I think Internet Explorer will be taking too much memory or RAM. I have to close all of them afterwards. So you see, this is the index. It's all the Winnipeg software companies, Manitoba government, Shaw Communications, and the right advertisement links, they will also work, hopefully. Okay, I may better close all of them, close all tabs. Okay, better rebuild it and see what are the errors we get. Many of the errors. Okay. Actually, we don't need these things. I'm just deleting this. We are not using any code at this moment. Just deleting them. We are not using anything like this. No, rebuild. Okay, there is no error, so I provided just the paragraph. Now how does it look? Okay, so now we have to change the use your content to make it look good or provide useful information, whatever you like. Okay, now we need to deploy it to the under IIS. To deploy it, an easier way can be, okay, I think you can do it from here. Publish. I think my IIS, one of the .NET apps, is pointing to this folder. So I'm just putting it there, demo. So publishing is successful. So if you see in the IIS, this is the .NET apps. Just I'm refreshing everything. As I have told that .NET apps, it's pointing to, you see, .NET development. So under this demo, we just deployed it. We can browse it. And index, there are some errors. I think we may have to define it as an ASP.NET application before we are able to run it. Okay, let's see if we can run it from the Internet Explorer. This is the demo. So there is some error. I think it is, as we did not identify it as a .NET application, so it is showing these errors. Maybe what we can do, we can change the properties a bit. So we are creating this demo. So let's see now what happens. So it's not working, so you have to change a bit in the IIS administration. Or what you could do, if you could just copy all these files, bottom SPX and these files, without the other files, I think it could work. Maybe I can show it here. If you go to .NET apps, you go to home page. or example site. Okay, actually in this example site we just copied, not really this one, sample controls. I think also not this one. Also not this one. I think in one of them I just copied the ASPX.files manual copy. They worked. Okay, I think you can better use this way. Just publish it and make IIS to configure it as an ASP.NET web application. That should work. So you see, we actually did everything as the steps are described here. Also for the deployment we could just copy the SPX files in the right place, or you could let Visual Studio 2008 for the deployment and configuring IIS a bit. And one thing maybe we need to do here, let for demo, we are under IIS, Internet Information Services. We're just configuring index.aspx to be the root file or primary file. So we don't need any of them really. So in that way .NET apps, then the demo. So it is directly coming. Previously it was showing the files like this. Then after clicking index.aspx, it is going to the website. But as we have provided index.aspx as the first point, so it is coming here. So good luck, hope this will help.